How's everybody doing? Welcome back, man. It's been a long time coming, bro. I've been holding off this video for a little while now. But first things first, I'm Mufasa Smacks. Welcome to the Lion's Den. So look, what I have for you guys today is on everything we know. Basically what we know, part 2. I did part 1 about a week ago. And today we're going to do number 2. So, we're going to talk about facial damage, what punches do to limbs such as the arms and the body. We're going to talk about boxing traits, critical zones, and nicknames. A lot of people don't know about the nicknames we have in the game, but that's what you got me here for. So first things first, we're going to talk about So we have facial damage. One of my favorite topics when it comes to boxing. Shows the two gladiators fighting it out round after round, getting those battle scars in. I absolutely love it. We have right here Josh Taylor, nasty gash on his right eyelid and his nose. Lip looks kind of swollen too, so definitely ESBC is going for a realistic point of view when it comes to boxing. So my last video I talked about Esports Boxing Club mimicking boxing to the last detail, and this is obviously one of the areas that they're going for ultra realism. Ooh, excuse me. I love this. I absolutely love this. As somebody that has trained boxing, fought, and the whole 9 yards, this is true to boxing. You're gonna get into these wars, you're gonna get into these big, ugly, nasty fights, and you're gonna get into a lot of these dog fights, and you're gonna end up looking like this. 9 times out of 10, when you get into wars in boxing, whether it's 12-round wars, 6-round wars, whatever the case is, you're gonna get cuts and bruises, and this is what they're going for. I kind of want to see a little bit more blood flow coming from the eye of Josh Taylor, but I'm pretty sure they'll put that in. So now we got Joe Frazier, same thing, kind of the same thing, but he has a little bit more blood flow coming from that eye. Really nasty cut, really nasty gash, and if I'm not mistaken, there is going to be doctor stoppages, so you never know, man. And now we have Scott Quigg. Now this picture right here, this picture specifically, I absolutely love. This shows, and they rendered this shows what's possible when it comes to facial damage in this game. And not only facial damage, but attacking the arms is gonna affect blocking. Attacking the body is gonna affect stamina. All these things are, I guess, intertwined with what boxing is. You hit somebody in the body enough, the head will follow. You hit somebody in the arms, they don't want to get hit in the arms so much. It's the same thing with kickboxing, Muay Thai is the same thing. You kick the arms, you know they're gonna get a reaction. They're gonna feel that. So I love what they're doing with damage in this game, whether it goes to facial damage, limb damage, the damage towards the limbs that affect blocking and stamina. If I hit you so many times in the arm and you're just covering up, yeah, that block is gonna be, it's not gonna be as effective, man. It's not gonna be as effective, and that's how it should be. You've seen it against, you've seen it with Canelo when he fought, I think Rocky Fielding and Callum Smith. I think more Callum Smith than Rocky Fielding, but definitely, dude battered his arm. He didn't want to lift up his arms no more. And yeah, man, same will go for Esports Boxing Club. So amazing touch there. I absolutely love that. And they're really sticking to the theme of ultra realism, simulation boxing, and realistic damage and realistic limb damage. Gotta love it. But next topic we have alright, boxing traits. Kind of like personality traits, but boxing traits. So we don't have a big list of, I guess you could say, what we like. Damn, I don't even know how to say it. We don't have a list of what traits are going to be in the game. We don't. I'm pretty sure that's what they're working on now. But what we do know is Showbiz the Adult. You guys can check out his channel. I'll link it in the description. But Showbiz the Adult, once he came back from the content creator event, he talked about boxing traits, what he knows about those. So some fighters that are known for a big power hand or a power punch, they'll have that trait. They'll have a trait specifically for that power. If you're getting knocked out a lot, you'll have a trait for a glass jaw, so you can't really take a punch like others can. I'm pretty sure if that's the case, you'll have an iron chin trait. Maybe you'll have a strong right hook. You're known for your right hooks. You're knocking guys out with your right hook. You start to become known for that. You got guys like Rocky Marciano. They'll probably be known for their right hand and their strong chin. So those kind of traits we will see. You can kind of guess what they're gonna go for when it comes to traits, but definitely a good thing, because you want those traits when you're playing career mode. Maybe you know something about a guy, he has a glass chin, you can kind of like utilize your power. Or maybe if somebody's real slow in there, if they're real slow in there, maybe a movement modifier, movement trait, and they're not good with their movement and they have a glass jaw, you can utilize your power and your speed. Speaking of speed, Amir Khan, he'll most likely have a glass jaw trait, and shit, he'll probably have like fast hands, maybe like a fast hands trait, which gives him a boost in speed. So you could definitely utilize that. You just gotta be careful, because guys like Amir Khan, one punch, he's dancing around like Bambi. You guys saw it in the Kell Brook fight, and you guys sure as hell saw it in the Canelo fight. So boxing traits, man, we don't know much, but I'm gonna link down. I'm gonna link in the description. Showbiz the Adult's channel and that video specifically, man, because it's a really good video and he talks about boxing traits, and I absolutely love that they're going that route. It's definitely realistic, and they can definitely put in some pretty cool things when it comes to boxing traits, especially when it comes to creating a fighter. I mean, creating a boxer and doing career mode. You get knocked out a lot, glass jaw. If you're known for a chin, iron chin. If you're known for your power left or your power right and some slick movement, maybe you get some traits for that too. Who knows? But the sky's the limit when it comes to traits. You can definitely do a lot with that. And if they have mod support, traits up the ass, man. Seriously, traits up the ass. But let's get to topic number 3. You guys might like this one, man. Alright, nicknames. What nicknames do we have in the game? What nicknames can we pick for our creative fighters? About a year ago, there was a contest on Discord for all the community members to vote on what nicknames should be in the game. And the developers gave us that power to vote. And we have this list I compiled from last year of all the winners of the nickname contest. What nicknames won. So we have Marvelous, the Gypsy King, the Real Deal, the King of the Ring, the Chosen One, the Phantom, the Punisher, Lights Out, the Spartan, the Golden Boy, Fanatical, the Italian Stallion, the Prodigy, the Predator, the Goat, the Reaper, the Greatest, Prime Time, Lionheart, that's the one I'm going to be using, the Gladiator, Tank, the Nightmare, Notorious, Money, and we have Pretty Boy. Not a bad list. Have no issues with this list. No issues at all. I do hope that we can use I guess other fighter nicknames. I guess like fighters that are in the game, if they have a nickname, we can use those nicknames for our created characters also. I do know that we can use any fighter's moveset. So let's say like a Muhammad Ali left hand or Roy Jones right hand, we can mix and match all those different animations. Those are different punches. So I hope we can do the same thing, but with the nicknames. That would be pretty dope. But all in all, man, I'm not gonna talk about this one crazy long, but all in all, this is a good list. I have no problem with it. So that being said, we have our very last topic, and that's gonna be critical zones. What are these zones? They're pretty much sweet spots, just like in boxing in real life. If you hit somebody, if you nick somebody on the chin, 9 times out of 10 that person's gonna get fucking flatlined. If you hit somebody behind like the ear, the top of the ear or behind the ear, that's gonna be a spot where you can do a lot of damage in real life and in the game. Same thing with like kind of like the temple. That's a really soft spot on the side of the head. You hit that spot enough, people are gonna get rattled, man. People are gonna get really rattled. I wouldn't imagine the front of the skull is gonna be a sweet spot, because that is a hard ass piece of a hard piece of bone right there. But yeah, that's pretty much what sweet spots are. Just like spots on the head and spots on the body that's gonna inflict the most damage if you hit that spot. So hitting that spot enough times is gonna be, you have a greater chance to drop somebody, knock somebody out, and completely end the fight. An amazing feature, and something that happens in real life, and what we have in real life. So amazing to have. No complaints here about that feature. It's an amazing feature. But man, that's all I have for you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do a part 3. I kind of want to, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit more digging if I'm gonna do a part 3. But that being said, man, I appreciate you. I love you. Stay safe out there, and have a blessed one, man. Also enjoy the Rolly fight, man. Enjoy the Tank and Rolly fight. I think this is gonna be a decent little fight. I do think people are underestimating Rolly a little bit. He does have power, he does have speed, and he is really physical. And now he has a kind of like a Foreman style. But yeah, man, enjoy the fights, bro. Keep your loved ones safe. And all I gotta say is, peace.